New at 11 now to a story out of Defiance, and we have been getting a lot of calls about it. A couple's cat has been stuck in a neighbor's tree for the last 5 days. But the neighbor where the tree is doesn't want the cat owners going after it. Silver Barker, she talked with the pet owners and an attorney to outline the rights.
From sweltering heat to cold, rainy days, this cat has had quite a week. Hayes the cat has been stuck in a tree 60 feet in the air for the last 144 hours. Taylor Canales and Chandler McLawn say their kitten disappeared last weekend, and days later they found him, but not where they expected.
We were looking around for him and we heard him meowing, but we couldn't tell where he was at. So we were looking around and then we looked up and he was in the tree.
Taylor says they first called a licensed tree service company to attempt to rescue Hayes.
Hayes was still super scared. He kind of ran from him. And with the bucket trucks, they can't really reach him very well because the fence is in the way.
And being a terrified kitten, the couple says Hayes climbs higher every time someone approaches. Then tree climber Angelo Carmen showed up. Carmen is from Cleveland and has rescued hundreds of cats and has a nonprofit. The couple reached out to him online, and shortly after he arrived and got to work.
I sat in the tree, and for a while there, me and the homeowner, we were all talking to the cat, and we were trying to coax it to me. Well, as that was going on, we did that for probably about a half an hour.
But that was the furthest he got. However, there's something else. You see, the cat's stuck in a tree, and it's on the property of the next door neighbor.
And then the person who owned the actual property the cat was at, he came out and brought his dogs out.
Angelo says the two exchanged words. That's when the neighbor, Adam Miller, kicked Angelo off his property. I knocked on Adam's door, and while he didn't want to be on camera, he says he will only allow someone who is licensed or insured to climb the tree, as he doesn't want to be held liable if something goes wrong. I asked Rashad Dowdy, a private attorney in Toledo, whether someone can go onto another's property to retrieve what's theirs. Rashad referred me to the doctrine of private necessity. It allows a person to enter the property of another in order to preserve the entrant's life or property. However, it's a case-by-case situation. Ultimately, the person entering the property would likely be liable to the property owner for any damages caused. Adam says people are talking about it on social media, and now he's receiving threats.
He made the guy that came over last night sign a waiver just to let him in the yard to get into the tree, which I can understand where he comes from at a certain point, but we're just trying to get the cat down.